think I don't even think he knew. I think it was so last minute. And like, to your point, they could not ditch Real Housewives of OC and just try to do a whole new thing. They did that. They're trying to do that with New York, right? This whole legacy cast and new cast. They can't do it again. So I think
they can't, because then it's like saying like all of our shows suck. Like we actually, right. There's no franchise and we just have to start everything over. There's no way they could have started it over.
Right. I think it was a much more last minute decision than people even know, but I think at the last second they were like, look, we got to either bring back Tamra, we got to bring back Vicki. We've got, we're not going to, Megan, you and I've said this, why they haven't brought back Megan is interesting to me, because she seems open, like she would come back, and she just, she was just married to the president's nephew for a hot second.
Which she doesn't, she wants to talk about and not talk about at the same time. More on that soon, perhaps on a podcast we all know and love, but go on.
So, I'm curious, but I think they had to go back to, and maybe they wanted to see who Dubrow, Heather would work with, and Tamra was the best option.
And and they don't have like a hate. And I also think Heather got a lot of money to come back. I think Heather gets the assignment. I think Heather wants a good show. I do. I think Heather gets it of like, I think Shannon gets it. I think Shannon gets it. Like, I think like Tamra's already said, like, yeah, I'm going to have to work out some shit with Shannon. Like, I think that Shannon even said it on Jeff Lewis, as Jeff gave me the shout out. Like, I think they want a good show. They don't want this to go downhill. I think they're not thrilled when it's like Noella's not connecting, Dr. Jen is not connecting. How are we going to fix this? I think they want it. So I think Shannon's at a huge salary now too. I think they're probably like, just good or bad growing pains we have to deal with, Tamra. This is what's good for the show,
Yeah, 100%. Are you okay?
You hear that? You hear that? Well, I mean, here I am. And no, I have no car here in the Hamptons because I don't drive, but there is a car alarm outside my window here in Sag Harbor today. I just can't believe everyone could hear that. What was I going to say?
There's the latest. She's coming back. We'll see what's your prediction for 2 T's in a pod?
2 T's. That's a good question. I mean, she has said, and listen, I also would like to know, Tamra was probably in the 9s when she left as far as her salary. I could see them being like, okay, girl, you made 9 and you want to come back to the same thing, but like, you make 0 for like last year. So, or 2 years. So, here's your 600. Like, you can still take a huge pay cut, but $600,000. I wonder if she got the same amount of money. I'm not so sure. I think she might have taken a pay cut, but still is getting a good amount. I mean, she's already said, yeah, I'm going to stick with the podcast, but she said, I might have to take a break. Now, to me, I don't know. You think that seems like you're already hedging and like, there ain't going to be no break. You're just are you going to leave the Mellenball? Are you going to leave the Mellenball stranded?
Mellenball. I don't know. I was going to say, I see it being rebranded. I think Teddy likes it.
No, I don't think Teddy's going nowhere.
At the same time, they all seem to have enough time to do these podcasts, like Robin and Giselle. But I don't think Robin, Giselle, and Candy Gal's the same way. I think they do like seasons, right? They do X amount of episodes. I think 2 T's in a pod was going year round, so that's where I think Teddy's going to have an issue.
Yeah, listen. No offense to Mellenball, but Teddy tried it on her own, and she did. There was an initial 2 T's. I forgot what it was called, Teddy in a pod or whatever the fuck it was called, and it failed. I mean, this isn't me being nasty it failed. Okay, like I really have nothing against Teddy. I just like calling her the Mellenball, and I have no issue. Like I have no time for Teddy. I could care less. I don't like or hate her. She's neither here nor there, but she can't do it on her own. So could she get another ex-housewife? Yeah, that would probably take one minute. We can go down the list, we should talk about who maybe could be a good replacement.
I mean, there'd be so many good ones. I mean, look,
do I think Tamra could do it in film? Sure. That's just, how long does that take to do an hour a week? But, if that girl is sitting there revealing secrets, it's going to be a real strange conflict of interest.
Yeah.
who could? So like, what are ex-housewives? And I personally like it. I like, you know who, I mean, yeah, someone has to have chemistry with her
Yeah,
too.
they need to have chemistry and somebody that's really unfiltered. And
you know who would be great?
Who?
Although I don't know if she's gonna have chemistry with Teddy. I mean, I just said it. I mean, I would say like a Phaedra Parks.
That would be really good. That would be a great combo. Yeah. That'd be a great combo.
Right? Because is Phaedra tuned in enough? Because Tamra and Teddy do know what's going on in the Housewives world. Is Teddy aware of what's, I mean, not is Phaedra aware? Like, does Phaedra really know who Emily Simpson is? And like, is she tuned into like, you know, Crystal Kung? Like, does she get it?
Good question.
And then maybe like a Portia Williams. Anyone from New York? I mean,
I know I'm trying to rack my brain, like who would be good from New York? I mean, you know,
like, because the thing, yeah, I mean, like, not Jill Zarin. I'm sorry, Jill.
Jill's not going to do it. Bethany has her own show. Carol's not going to do it.
Tinsley is not going to do it.
Maybe Dorinda. But
Dorinda has her own serious thing now going on.
Yeah, I mean, Teddy's, I don't know. Yeah, it's,
you know, like me, like Leah Black from Miami, she has her own show. There's really nobody from Miami that's already gone. Anyone else from Atlanta? Claudia Jordan has her own morning show. Eva Marcel has her own. People have their own shows already. You know, like Claudia has her like Fox Soul 5, and then Eva has the Ricky Smiley show.
Eva would be great.
Phaedra is available and would be good if she was tuned in enough. Portia. Anyone else from Beverly Hills? I mean, Denise Richards is not going to do it. Denise doesn't know what the hell's going on with Housewives anyway. She doesn't keep up. See, we're not. How about this? How about this? Oh, I have a solution.
Who?
Although OC is starting right away. The timing is going to be off by a few months, but when Dorit is let go from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills at the end of this season, that
would be a good combo. There you go.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yes, 100%. They'd be great because Dorit, I think, has a lot to say. I love Dorito.
Yeah, I love Dorito.
I love Dorito. She could still rock fashion. I say yes.
And Dorit would be like, now, Teddy, I cannot believe it. Why is Vicki so upset? And why is Tamra doing that? Like, Dorit would be good. But here's the thing. OC starts filming like today. It's already started. And we have some more time in Beverly Hills. So Dorito may not find out that she's being exited from the show, which is my prediction. But Dorito would be perfect, right?
Well, and I mean, I'll be curious about your prediction because you did see the new cast for Real Housewives of New Jersey, right? And you've seen all the things of them filming, and Jackie is back.